Evening all. Hope everyone is well. Welcome to the channel. It's Adam, Real Toy Dude. Glad to have you.
Yo, how's it going?
Well, not too bad. Not too bad for Tuesday.
Good. Yeah, it's a Tuesday. Ain't it? I always forget what time of
what
day of the week it is, what time of day it is, and stuff like that. Yeah. Mate, your intro. One, the music's awesome, but secondly, it just makes me forget just how many good games there was, like back in the day and stuff like that. And you look at them and I think, oh my god, yeah, I used to play that, I used to play this. And I think every time I watch your intro, and then I see one that I haven't seen before. And I'm like, what the hell?
That's the thing. I tried to get a mix of different systems as well, because obviously you find yourself tied to one system a lot of the time when you try to do these videos. And then you're trying to say, hang on, no, I need to mix it up. So I was then trying to put other ones in and just, it's all good fun.
I'm just looking at the like loading.
Is this bringing back memories yet?
Yeah, unbelievably so. Like, it's crazy, man, this game. So,
right, for anyone who's tuned in who's not following Adam on Instagram, obviously his Instagram page is on across the bottom of the screen right now. So obviously if you haven't, please obviously give him a follow.
And I do follow back. I'm not one of these kind of weird people. So who doesn't? So
Adam's a really cool dude. Got lucky enough to meet him at NEC, and yes, he always does smell really good. Shabby's got a bit of a more of an intro into that, but yeah. Who we got in the chat?
I couldn't resist not putting that on the subheading. I thought
you had to do it, mate. Didn't you? Had to do it.
Yeah.
So who we got? We got Chris We're in the chat. Good to see you,
Chris. Nice. Thanks for dropping in, Chris. I know you said earlier you might drop by. Cheers, man.
Travels with Jason. Good to see you.
Hey, Jason, man.
Got someone called Adam just popped in. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Jumpy, good to see you.
Yeah.
Got a few in already, so that's all good. So this game for you, Adam, you spent a bit of time with it.
Yeah, it was one of them games. Like, I'm probably as the stream goes on, there's things going to come back to me. Because I'm not going to lie, like when obviously we chatted about this, and then I said I was thinking of loads of different games, and I thought this one was just, I don't know, this one kind of had the most memories for me for various reasons, but it's just one of them games that I'm watching it back, and it's just crazy, man.
One question I got to ask is, was this your first console?
No, it wasn't. So I have two older sisters. And one of them's like 10 years older than me. And my mum and dad, I guess she had one of them old Binatone things with Pong on it.
Yeah.
Was it like a Binatone?
Remember them, yeah.
So I got given that when I was about 5, I think, and put in my bedroom on like some tiny Diddy TV, probably a black and white TV as well.
Black and white, yeah, that's it.
And that was my very first console, if you can call it a console. And then I had Commodore 64, so which I loved, but I didn't really know what I was doing on it. Like I didn't know how to program games or code games or anything. So to be honest, I'd load the tapes up. Obviously, there's a few games that I remember this game called Sly Spy Secret Agent.
So there you go, Adam. That's my next project. That is my Commodore.
Wicked. And I also remember like Turtles on it and stuff like that. There's quite a few games I remember on it, but you had to wait, as we all know, you had to wait like a good sort of 20 minutes, it felt like, for each level to load, and then it would crash and stuff like that. But if you're going pure consoles, then I suppose this was, there's a long way around that question, weren't it? For the answer.
No, that's fine. What's here for?
If we're going pure consoles, I guess this was. And this was a strange one for me because I wanted the Mega Drive. Like, I really wanted the Mega Drive. And I don't know if it was a price situation, which it could have been because, my parents weren't loaded or anything. So, or it was just a case of they got confused. And that one was just the one like, they saw that one. That must be the one he wants. So I don't know if it was a combination of both.
Well, that was easily done. There was so many, I suppose, at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you're inundated with consoles. But I mean, I actually, with the Master System, I actually got on the bus, went uptown, and then we had a Woolworths then, of all shops.
Yeah.
And I went into the Woolworths, and I originally went up there to buy the Nintendo entertainment system, the original NES.
Yeah, I had that as well at some point. I was quite lucky with
late. But when I first went up there, I went to get that, and then because they didn't have it, I then thought, like, I can't have that. I can't have that. I can't just walk away with nothing. I need something. You know,
that's such a kid thing, though, isn't it? But I'm a bit like that now.
I've got to always way up there to get one. I've got to get something. So I looked at it, and then the Master System was there, and that had this built into it, and
it was
something like that, I think, or Hang On. It might have been the original Hang On. So that had those two games built into it, and then I bought Operation Wolf with it because I got the Master System with the light gun.
Oh, nice.
So I come away with that. I was quite chuffed with that because I did like Operation Wolf, but I didn't spend a lot of time with this. I'll be honest. I did play it a little bit at first because I only had 3 games, obviously, as you do. But then obviously later on you expand and then certain games get forgot about, I suppose.
See, this is like Jumpy's just put in the comments saying he brought his Master System with money left over from first holiday abroad, which is cool. I love stories like that. I did used to get pocket money and stuff, but I was no good at saving it. So I'd be straight up the shops, spending it on cards and stickers and stuff like that. I was a massive like trading card sticker fiend when I was a child, or sweets because I used to just eat sweets till my teeth all rotted. But
what kid didn't, you know?
Yeah. So, but the thing is, I did get this for a birthday, I think, and I did end up with a Super Nintendo as well. But I do remember the order. This would have been before the Super Nintendo. So obviously Chris has put he's more of a SNES kid, and I definitely had a SNES and had Street Fighter 2 and all them kind of games. But I definitely had this one before it. And
so obviously Chris had the first NES, and then went straight to a Mega Drive, which obviously had a lot of the more sporty games and that sort of stuff, didn't it, as well? So Sega tied that up, really, didn't it? It was more in the American market, I guess, than it was. It was really popular in Europe, I think, but.
They had Road Rash, didn't they, on the Mega Drive? And back then, like, we used to have an independent video store around the corner from us called Movie Market. Shout out to Movie Market. It doesn't exist anymore, so, you know. But we had it, and basically you could rent computer games and consoles. Yeah. So, like, if I was sick or I was off school for a week, my parents would allow me to rent a Mega Drive. And I remember how much it was, even back then. So it was something like, and I'm going to take a punt, I think it was £8 to £10 to rent a Mega Drive for a week. Nice. And then it was like £2 a game or something. And that was a lot of money back then. So you're looking like, with a couple of games, 15 quid for the week, which was a hell of a lot of money back then. And so, and I would always get Road Rash. Like, I was obsessed with Road Rash. Like,
a lot of people were, just because that was the fact that was, you know, something different, wasn't it?
I was gonna choose that game originally. There was so many games I was gonna choose because I was just like, but for me, because I had this console, and I'll get on to more why this game is kind of like I played this to death. I don't know if I ever completed it, but it felt like I did. I
was gonna say, did you think you finished it or not? Or?
I think I did. I definitely got very far in it. I know that it's not the longest game. Like, I think if you're really good at computer games, you could probably complete it in an hour and a half to 2 hours, from what I remember. But I don't.
We're basing this on kids' sort of abilities, right? Not mine.
No, well, yeah, I would never. I definitely got really far. I just don't know if I ended up completing it. And I remember getting to a level like, I might be making this up. I think it was underwater. And if there's not an underwater level on this, then my memory's gone. But and it was really
there's a picture there of him underwater swimming. So you know,
yeah, it was an underwater level. That's quite far into it, if I remember rightly. I don't know. But then the speedboat and the helicopter thing here, I used to love this thing. Like, I used to love this level. This is like level 3 or 4, I think. I may be wrong, but I think there's 17 levels. I did look this up the other day because I was like, I wonder how many levels. I think there's 17 levels. And I definitely got well into double figures, but I just don't know. I can't remember if I ever completed it. So,
see, because obviously before I got the consoles, I actually had, like I said, I've said this before in previous ones, but we had my parents got me and my older brother a Commodore 16 first.
Oh, okay.
And that was obviously 16K RAM and all that sort of stuff.
I do not remember that.
That was like an entry level one they did, apart from because you obviously had the +4, but only had like 4K. No, VIC 20 had 4K. And then you had a 16K Commodore 16, and then obviously I think they did a +4, which was a little bit more. But we had the Commodore 16. That went wrong after a little while, and then they bought us, and the following Christmas or something like that, a Spectrum 128.
Right. Okay.
With the tape built into it, so it's a +2. So I think that's after Amstrad bought them that they got that. They then actually done a built-in one, which was a Spectrum 128 with the tape on it. But after that, I then bought off my brother secondhand my Commodore 64, which I've still got.
Okay, that's cool.
And then he'd upgraded to an Amiga, and then he was then going to be moving out to do. I think he went in the army or something, so he just wanted to like get some money and stuff before he went. So I ended up buying the Amiga too. So
I remember the Amiga was like, again, to me, it was like the Mega Drive to the Master System, like the Amiga was to the Commodore 64. I always felt it's like that notch higher.
That is basically it. That was a 16-bit computer, but obviously that was a game changer for a lot of things in the way of the Amiga. That was the first bit that was done in sections. So they broke it all down in things to make it so it was the best of everything. Right. So that the Amiga was like really ahead of its time. But and a lot of them people apparently who made that went on and made a lot of the other sort of groundbreaking stuff. Okay. So they've been tied into a lot of it. But the Amiga was obviously awesome for what you could do with it.
I remember at the time my cousin had it, and we'd go around there and I'd play Back to the Future on it. And you could only ever get so far on Back to the Future. Well, I could only ever get so far. But I just used to love the like, obviously it'd have the music in the background and stuff like the theme tune. And basically, I remember hearing my parents go, "Oh, like they're about £400 or £500," and I don't know if that was the case, but I remember, and back then that would have been an astronomical amount. We're talking late 80s, early 90s here. That would have been probably late 80s. That would have been such a lot of money, and I'm sure they were something crazy like that. Whereas something like this was probably about £120 or something like that. I may be wrong on the price, or even less than that.
I think when I bought my Master System, that was on offer at the time for £100, $99.99.
Sounds about right. I feel like I'm going to look this up in a minute.
I got it for $99.99, which had the, what was it called, the phaser gun with it.
Okay.
Two controllers, phaser gun, and obviously you got this and hang on built into it. So
I'm being really like. This is really like, looks like we haven't got a clue what we're doing, but we have. But I'm just looking up to see if we can find the original price online, because I'm just like,
I wouldn't know what the original price, because like I say, obviously I had the other computers which I was on, but then I wanted the console, and then I was up after the Nintendo, like I said, but I ended up thinking, well, I'll come away with the Sega.
Yeah,
and I did have some games on the Master System to play as well, so I didn't mind having both.
Apparently they were £99. Original price was.
Oh, was it? That's what I paid for it. So I got that for it.
And they're about double if you want one to buy one now. Obviously, classic. But no,
well, it ain't gone up too much then. That's not too bad.
No, I suppose it's still, bit of a double.
We're getting some other systems coming up here. What we got? ColecoVision. Wow.
See, I don't like. This is where my knowledge. I knew all the big ones, but I don't even know what that was. To be fair,
Panasonic 3DO. You familiar with that one?
Nope. These are like
that was awesome.
Well, we must be similar ages, surely. So I must have just been like,
the Panasonic 3DO was a bit of a niche, because obviously you got two versions of that. You got the Panasonic and you got the Gold Star.
Okay.
And was there another one? I think there might have been another one, because they basically had all the technology, whereas the manufacturer like Panasonic would make their case for it,
right?
And that had the internals in it. Basically, that was like that was done by the guy who done 3DO. Was the guy who actually used to run Electronic Arts.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fair enough.
So he sort of done it that way, and then everyone had that. Then a geek, nice to see you.
How you doing, mate?
And then you had that 3DO come out, and that was like, I still think now that was one of the best versions of Need for Speed I ever played. I got to admit, that was the first version of it. You had all this full motion video in it, because a lot of the CD-based consoles had that at the time, if you remember. You used to have a lot of video footage in between all the time, didn't you?
The cutscenes and all that.
All that sort of stuff.
I remember another weird thing is I had a Master System 2 before I had a Master System 1, which is a bit weird And then what happened was my Master System 2 broke, and my parents went and got me another one, but they got me the one. And I was like, this isn't the same one. Like, and it was not as nice looking, but I kind of obviously, like a typical sport child at the time, was really annoyed for about a day, and then I started playing it and didn't care. But
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But then I went to Super Nintendo, the SNES, and I had like obviously what was it called? It was the Street Fighter 2 edition. And
Championship edition?
Huh?
The Championship edition?
I think it was, yeah, I don't know. It's just we came in a special box which kind of had like all the livery of Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
And then after that, I kind of guess I was into the realms, because that was the last one I had while I was a child, because then the PlayStations hit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I bought them myself, and then the original PlayStation hit and stuff like that. And then I've been a PlayStation person ever since. Like
that's the thing. I had the computers which I bought myself.
Yeah,
okay. But I never actually bought a console had bought for me. I don't think. Maybe an ex-partner got me one.
Okay.
Or went halves on one, possibly. But
yeah, and I've always been a PlayStation man since, like, for right or wrong. I'm not probably as big a gamer as I was when I was a kid, but I do love games. And when I start looking at things like this, I'm like, oh, it makes me so nostalgic for it. And that's the thing. Like, I want to play this now. You know what I mean? I want to I want to play it. It's crazy, but
yeah,
the toilet at it as well. I know I would.
But yeah, but these games, like I say, you get to play them now, and they're because obviously as a kid, you just you just get used to them quite quickly, but when you go back to some of these games now, they're just so finicky in the way that they do things, and you're so used to really sort of good controls of everything now, and not spacey controls like they used to be. I mean, my niece and nephew, they came down with my brother one summer, and I got the Commodore 64 out because they were quite into games. I plugged it all in. I said, all right, well, you say you're good at games. Let's see if you can do this. And I plugged the Commodore 64 in, and I put Wonder Boy on.
Okay, classic. Yeah.
And then I said, right, now let me just tell you the rules. They said, oh, no, I'll suss it. And they couldn't figure it out. And they said, well, how the hell? I said, let me tell you the rules. I said, you haven't got a jump button. You've got to press up on the joystick to jump. Because the joysticks only used to have one fire button. So you had to push up to jump, and then to throw the axe thing or whatever, like use your fire button was obviously the fire button, wasn't it? So you couldn't actually dual thingy. You don't have dual buttons on a lot of things. So they were just looking at it as if it was like an antique. And I was like, well, it is old, but this is what we actually grew up on. This is if you can do these games, then you can say you're good at games. Because the new ones are obviously
see what you like on this. Every other videos I watch, you've adapted quite well to the games. So you can clearly see you play a lot of games. But
pressure's on then.
Yeah, you're like this level's really hard because you keep having to pushing a button to keep him up. I remember it being like really tricky level because if you just don't push any button, he just drops.
Well, what we got here? They never see the 3DO over here, didn't you?
I don't remember it, but like that's because
I never had one, but a friend of mine got one. I would have liked to have got one, but they were really expensive. Yeah. Jumpy says 400 quid back then. So they were really a lot of money. And
I don't even remember. But I remember, like I said, Super Nintendo was kind of groundbreaking. That must have been about like 1990, 91. And I kind of remember me and all my mates had one, and he got Star Fox. And man, like we just thought that was so revolutionary, the graphics on it. We were just like, this is like 3D apparently. And I remember thinking, though, it looks a bit naff. And but at the time, that was like groundbreaking. I remember thinking, it just looks a bit weird. It's all angles and lines and all that. And
that was the style in there, wasn't it? Everything was like you think about it. You think about the original Master System, looked like a lot of pyramid with the top come off.
Yeah.
It's just got that like pyramid-y sort of shape, and then the top is flat where the old cartridge slot is, and that was just quite a basic looking thing, really.
Yeah, no. Just,
do you remember? Do you have much dealings with the Spectrum?
See, I don't. My mate had one, and I remember Jet Set Willy, and I remember Dizzy, the classics. And I was talking to Tez about this at NEC. I remember them games, but that's it, really. I don't remember any other Spectrum games, and it would only be whenever we went round there. And I don't know if this is a Spectrum thing. He would be like, "Oh, we can play it. That's if it works." It would always break. And
well, sometimes they did, and other times, yeah, they would go. I mean, like I say, mine was pretty good. I got to say, but the funny thing is, this is how like kids of today don't realize how good they got it. When you had the tape deck built into that Spectrum, right, the one we had, and it had this little hole next to the tape deck itself, right?
Yeah.
And certain games, the later ones, which are quite bigger, you had to put a screwdriver in that to actually adjust the speed of the drive to get it to do the load the game. So that was literally you were watching it and twiddling the thing to see if it could pick it up to get it to run. That's a bit of a whole new sort of different thing, that is. But
I want to mention, because I don't know if I'm allowed to on here, but mention all the games that I was thinking about choosing. So I remember
you can always revisit, and we can revisit them again. That's not a problem. Whatever.
Does anybody remember? And this goes for the chat as well. And hi, Biker Scout. I've just seen he's joined.
Biker Scout.
Yeah, Biker Scout's here.
And Gaz.
Gaz,
good to see you.
And I remember a game, and not many people remember this, but I'm sure all the chat will, because obviously we're into games and that. But there was a game called Nitro on the Amiga, and it was a top-down car game. And I used to go around with mates, and we used to play that forever. But whenever I say that to people, they're like, "No, I don't remember it." And I'm like, "Oh, it was so good!" Like, and we'd play that all day, literally all day. So
yeah.
And I nearly chose that because, again, I've got strong memories of like playing it all day. And there's one level where you're completely in the dark and you just got your headlights, so you had to kind of remember where the course was.
Yeah,
it's crazy, but
yeah, I remember that game well. Yeah, played that to death.
Yeah. So, no,
the Amiga, like I say, I spent a lot of time with that, and obviously the Commodore 64, and obviously then the consoles. As I moved on, I got the consoles and played them to death as well. But yeah, that was. I've always been a bit of a gamer, but I just didn't get them when they were all new, if you see what I mean.
I feel like I had them when they were new, but I don't know if I did. Do you know what I mean?
No, I think with the one I got new, the first one I got new, well, they were all new, but if you see what I mean, when they were first out, I think was the Nintendo 64.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I've never had that.
Yeah, so I got that because of the Mario 64, basically, because that was just unbelievable for it at the time, really. That was just like, there was no other game that could get near that. Well, apart from Zelda, but that was also on the N64. But yeah, so I think that was probably the first one I got on release date. PlayStation, I waited a little while for till it come down in price a bit, because that was like 300 quid, wasn't it?
I really can't remember. I just had one. I just remember getting one. I had a friend who lived around the corner from me, and I'm still friends with him today. Like, I've known him since I was 4 years of age. I've known him like 39 years in total. And we had like whatever I had, he had. Whatever he had, I had. We like literally, we were like two peas in a pod, and we still are to a degree. So I remember him getting a PlayStation, and I had the PlayStation. We played Tony Hawk to death. Like, that was the first game I really remember on the PlayStation. We absolutely smashed that. GoldenEye and stuff like that. And it's just, then obviously I just got every iteration of the PlayStation. So when the second one came out, I got that. And then the game I remember most on the second one was Need for Speed Underground. And then got the third
Is that because of like where you live, the underground bit? Because you see it all out your window.
Like down the old seafront. Yeah. The thing was, when I was 17, mate, and I had my car, honestly, my stereo cost more than my car. Like I was
the opposite. I didn't used to have the big stereo. I used to turn mine up.
Oh yeah.
So it didn't used to look anything, and that used to be his quickest one of whatever it was. But I used to actually make it faster and stop better and handle better, but I never used to bother with the stereo.
No, we were completely style over content when it came to cars down here. Like, for example, like my car was like, I remember I had like I think I had like a Corsa SRI back in the day when I was about 18, 19. And I loved it. And I had the stereo in it, like it was like this Panasonic or something, or Pioneer thing that had all these dolphins flying around and stuff like that. And you take the and honestly, like, all my mates, we all had the face off kind of things, and we'd take our face of our stereo with us everywhere and that. We worried about getting nicks. We had a 6x9 speakers on the back parcel shelf and stuff like that. And
completely different time, really.
I was definitely one of them kind of people. And then obviously Fast and Furious dropped when I was probably about 19, 20. I can't remember what year it came out, but I was definitely.
Yeah, I wasn't much older than that, I don't think, when that came out. Yeah, so
playing Need for Speed Underground was just an extension of that, really. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So I remember that. Can't really remember the game I played most on the PlayStation 3. And then I've currently got a PlayStation 4. I will upgrade it to a 5 when GTA drops, 100%. But obviously, I'm not in no rush. And with my PlayStation 4 now, again, this is probably sacrilegious to some gamers, but I sit and play Fortnite with my nephew every week because he likes.
Oh, my boy play. You know, Jake. Well, you met him. You know what he's like. Yeah. But he's sort of like plays Fortnite, but he's not really into the normal Fortnite. He plays Fortnite Lego.
Oh, okay.
That's more like Minecraft. So that's more like Minecraft because you're building stuff, and he loves all that part. So,
see, my nephew, he's 17, and he loves computer games. Like that's his life, and so pretty much every Thursday night, me and him sit down for a couple of hours and we play Fortnite. And I don't really play my PlayStation. Otherwise, I might stick on like a football game now and again if a mate comes over. But I've always been a Pro Evo man over FIFA and stuff like that. So, and that's about it. But obviously, as soon as GTA drops, I played GTA to death, like on various PlayStations over the years. So that's kind of like, I feel like I've gone through a whole history of my computer like life, but like, and it's probably
that's what the whole thing. Like I say, any other, like I said to you, this is not a one-time deal. Like I've said to everyone who's been on, if they think of another game they would like to revisit, then obviously they're more than welcome to come back and go through that one. But
yeah, they just be great. I'm really looking forward to see how we get on. Like I said to you in pre-show, like as we were waiting to come live, I said there's definitely a paper scissors rock thing at the end of every level, and I remember it never changes. So if you can remember the sequence, you would never get it wrong. I'm sure you had to go back to the start of the level, at least halfway through the level if you get it wrong. You're just like, God damn it.
Well, I'm sure I'll be doing that a few times without getting that far, but we'll see. Like Chris's quick thing here, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2. The original version on the 3DO, Chris, was you were getting chased by the police.
Okay.
So, but the graphics at the time on that 3DO version was awesome.
See, I Need for Speed. The first introduction I had of it was Underground on the PlayStation 2. So I didn't play it before then.
That had moved on quite a bit to then because you got a few on PlayStation which were Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, like Chris said, and then you got Hot Pursuit 2. Need for Speed Underground was obviously PlayStation 2. And then PlayStation 3, I think they had some, didn't they? Obviously had a couple of sequels.
Yeah.
Same as Adam. There you go. That Star came first. Built-in car, ice stereos. From my mates at the time was in my own car. There you go.
Yeah, it was like my only had one. Like before I got the Corsair SRI, I think I had a 1.1 Fiesta, and honestly, the stereo was worth more than the car. And then I got the SRI, and I thought I'd made it a bit then, like because that was like a 1.4 sports injection. Something like that. So that went really quick compared to what I had before. Yeah. And I was relatively young, I guess. I was probably about 18, 19. And
well, like you say, when you're young, it feels like a rocket ship anyway, doesn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I was loving life. And it always looked nice once it had a good polish up and stuff like that. But it's what I mean. Chris talked about cars we had actually up at NEC and that. And I think Chris has had quite a few cars compared to me, but we've always gone for the nice ones to be as nice as we can afford, I guess.
Well, that's it. At the time, you can only get what you can get, can't you? I mean,
but we're going completely off topic talking about cars and all that. But it's just
that's
funny.
All right. This is all about the era. So this is all about like what this brings back to you. So
it does entwine with a bit, like I said, because I played Need for Speed Underground. That kind of then made me want my car to be nicer because I'd be seeing all these cars on Need for Speed Underground. I'd be like, I want to do that to mine. And I was desperate to get a body kit on my car at the time and stuff like that. I never did. I used to buy something called, it was a magazine and it was called, I want to say
Max Power.
No, I used to buy Max Power, but it was all to do with Vauxhall Corsas. And I want to say it was like Totally Vauxhall.
Total Vauxhall, that'll be, yeah.
And I used to get that every month because you just see kitted up like either Astras or Corsas. And I obviously, because I had a Corsa, I'd be like, what can I do to it and stuff like that. And I added the little eyebrows on them and spray painted them and had them on. Oh, I just remember it's just bringing back so many kind of funny memories. But
well, that's what it's all about. It's all about it. Because obviously the reason when I first thought about this series was, yes, it's about a game, but that also, if you look at a lot of, as you say, you've watched some of the other ones, if that ties into so many other things, that could be an arcade down a seafront where you used to do it, which again, this ties you to the cars. You used to go down there in the cars with your mates, you might park up, you might go in the arcade, then you might all sit around playing one game. That all sort of ties in. That's why I thought about doing this, because it's not just the games, that's obviously for what other stuff what went on and what memories that brings back to you.
Sorry, just Guy, just Amiga just said he popped in.
Omega, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, it's a funny one because you talk about arcades. Arcades were obviously I live down in Southend as such. So down here, arcades are pretty like, it's a seaside town. So arcades are
same as me. I'm in a seaside town too. So you got the whole seafront is all arcades, and that was our drag strip, obviously back in the day as well. So that's the same sort of situation, same sort of like we probably had a similar sort of growing up time when we had silly cars dragging up and down like idiots. I remember Southend, the racing between the speed camera bits.
Yeah, that's why they brought them in a lot, because there weren't any speed cameras there originally, and then it was just people just
because that was split into halves, wasn't it? But the one half you had the speed camera, one there and one there, so everyone would like wait till you get past one, then they'd race, and then they'd stop, and then they'd like have to brake for the other one. And
the other thing was as well though, it weren't so much about the speeding or the racing, was it? It was more just showing the car off. But I remember, I still now, if you link it into the arcades, I got another mate of mine. We regularly every summer we go, do you fancy an arcade night? And what we do is it might be a Friday or Saturday, and we just go down the arcades and play the arcades like we're kids again. And it's hilarious. And then we just walk in.
Do you still have the arcade games down the seafront, or is it all like, because a lot of the ones where near me are they've just changed to like penny pushers and gambling machines now. A lot of the games have gone now. They just changed them to the gambling ones now.
Oh no, we still have the games. Like last time I went into the arcades, like, which is ridiculous. I think I spent about 50 quid. Like, because that's like a quid or 2 quid a go. And I was I was in there for ages going on them. And have you not got a retro arcade near you? Sorry?
Have you not got a retro arcade near you?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we've got.
We've got one near me, which is like that's about 20-minute drive, I suppose. You get there and you pay like a tenner.
Yep.
And you get that wristband, and then you go in there you're playing all the classics all day if you like.
We have, but last time, like, I haven't been in there for ages. Last time we went in there, a lot of the games weren't working. So we have got one, but to be honest, I just it's only every now and again, so I just go down the arcades in the summer evenings, and like I said, it won't be that often, but me and my mate will meet up and we just go down and get some chips, and we play on the arcades. And it's great to see families and kids out as well. It's
good. Yeah, but like you said, that was like a social thing for you, wasn't it? You'd go out down the arcade where you all meet up with your mates. Even if you were down the seafront, you wouldn't be driving about all night. You'd park up somewhere. Yeah, you'd have in your case, you'd have your stereo blaring out probably for a little while. And then you'd think, right, let's go in the arcade for a little bit. And then you'd go walk in there, like you say, get something to eat, sit there, play games, whatever, have a laugh and that with your mates.
But this is back in the day as well, where, a lot of time I was the first person to drive out of me and my mates, because I was the oldest. Like, a lot of my mates are like a year below me. And we had nowhere to go, but we were just literally driving around. Like, so it was just because we had that freedom. And if we weren't at home playing on Super Nintendos or PlayStations, we were like driving around down the seafront, down the arcades on a summer's night. And that was the thing. And because, it all kind of filtered into one. Like I said, it would all be like, right, let's go down the arcades, blah, 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 blah. And, it meant we could get out and drive and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. So that's what I mean. That's all tied into like them sort of memories, though, isn't it? Any sort of game then you're friends with and all that sort of stuff. That's what this series is mainly about, because yes, it's partially about the games, but it's also about who you played the games with, where you out with your mates, that sort of stuff. Where did you play it? I think when, like, for instance, like when I think Scuba came on, his was like in a pizza place he played it, like, that sort of thing.
Sure.
That was just where you first came across it. But obviously, in this case, this is a home game, so.
Well, the reason I've got my 1-Up machine and it's a Street Fighter one is because, for me, I used to play that. There used to be a shop near where I live now, funny enough. It weren't where I lived when I was younger, but it's still where I live now, and it's not even there anymore. So, I mean, it was a corner shop, and it used to have Street Fighter arcade machine in there. And me and my mates would just go and play that. Like, we might have tenner in like 50p's. And we'd, just see how long we could stay in there playing Street Fighter for a tenner. And sometimes you'd go in there and be someone else playing on it. You'd have to wait until they're finished. And it's just one cabinet. And you're just like, oh, come on. Just like, and you'd wait outside until they'd finished.
Come on, get off. I want to get in there.
Yeah, it was bizarre. Like, and stuff like that. So again, Street Fighter is a big game, but I didn't choose that because I got it and I play it quite regularly on that and stuff like that, even if it's just me on my own or if a mate's round. I've even had a delivery driver play on that with me. That's a funny story. This is a true story. Guy delivered something to me about 2 years ago in this room, and he went, "Oh, these are cool." I started looking at all my toys and that, and he went, "Oh my god, you got a Street Fighter machine?" And it was actually not over in that position, but it's somewhere else. And I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Do you want a game?" And he looked at his watch and went, "Yeah, go on then." And 20 minutes later, he went, "I've got to go. I've got to deliver my parcels." He's playing PlayStation, playing Street Fighter. And I just like the fact that he probably went home to his wife or his girlfriend or whoever that night and went, "Weird thing happened today." I just like that idea. So
yeah, there you go. Gaz has got a similar thing. Pizza place, playing Samurai Showdown. There you go.
Yeah, it's crazy. I always remember you talk about samurais. There's another game that I remember, and I was really rubbish at. Rubbish at it. I found it really difficult. Was Shinobi.
Shinobi. Yes, I had that on the Master System.
Jesus Christ! I think my mate had it on the Amiga or something, and we used to play it. And I could never get hardly anywhere on it. And I always used to get confused. It was almost like you had to find a secret thing to passage. And we'd be wandering around on the same level for ages. And it got to a point where I just got annoyed with it. And I think we never really got past the second or third level on that game. But he looked cool and stuff like that. I think I learned a lot about how good I was at games when I was younger. But yeah.
Yeah, I think I finished that. But that was, like I say, when I was younger and I actually had like reaction times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I same sort of thing. Shinobi, I remember that game well. Yeah. Right, let's see how much I suck at this, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm looking forward to this. The first level's easy from what I can remember. Famous last words.
There we go.
Yeah, the old map. I just remembered something else. I think at the end of every level, you got to hit the stars. You want to hit the stars. You want to hit all them. You want to hit that question mark, I think.
Oh, there we go. I've got a punch button.
That gives you a ring. I don't know what the ring does, by the way. I can't remember. I think it allows you to swap things in the shop. But you've got a shop on at the end of every level, and that allows you to upgrade. You can get. I'm sure you can get a skateboard, which is awesome. So that's why. You
have to jump across the other way, won't I?
Yeah, I think you have to kill it.
Well, it's got a good jump on it.
Yeah, I think you have to punch it to kill it. I might be wrong. This is all coming back to me now. There's probably people in the chat going, "No, you don't do it that way." But yeah, that's it. You punch them.
Punch them in the face. There you go. Old school.
Punch the birds in the face. I always get the question marks. They're like the Mario kind of mushrooms, if I remember rightly. Like they always get. Oh no, maybe not there.
Oh yeah, I went through him. He didn't kill me. Is he meant to kill me?
I don't know. That's really confused. I can't remember. You have to jump.
Jump to get him, don't you?
Yeah.
I got 200 points. There we go. Good stream, lovely night. Yeah.
Yeah, this one you go down to the bottom, and then
I think that's just getting used to the clunky controls.
Yeah. This one is just to go down to the bottom one. Some of them are side scrollers, stuff like that. But this one you just go down to the bottom. But I used to get obsessed with having to get every bit of money. Like, I know it's a really big thing. I don't know if that's an extra life or something, that ring. I can't remember what it does. But
you got to really time them punches, I tell you.
Yeah, you have. The thing is, though, I remember getting so good at this. So I would jump and kill the birds. Like, you just do it second nature because you'd get used to
Oh, just press the run button thing instead.
because you'd get used to it. But I used to play, obviously, because I was playing on the Master System, I used to play it with a joypad kind of thing.
Oh, I got it. I didn't think I could get that then.
Are you playing on a keyboard?
No, control pad.
Oh, control pad. Okay. Just wondered. Oh,
Give me it. There we go.
it's absolutely painful, ain't it, when you can't you can't get it right. So deck that one.
There you go. Decked him.
So you only really need to go in there if you want to actually get the money. Otherwise, you can just buy. I don't know what he does to Seal.
Well, he just killed me. He does kill me. He didn't the last time, did he? Don't make your mind up. Come on.
Done it quick enough.
Right, jump, punch.
That's hilarious.
No, you can't jump that way.
You can't get through that way.
Then. Am I stuck here? Has it put me here and just done one of them 8-bit game things when it just says,
no,
right,
I don't think you are.
There you go.
You just got to get it right. Oh.
You can't jump very much when you got that in there. Wouldn't jump.
No, there was a few bits like that.
You can sit there laughing while you like eating your cake. This ain't funny.
This is funny though, I got to admit, because I'd be just as bad.
Oh, I thought I nearly made that then.
I'm sure the ring is what allows you, along with the money, is what allows you to upgrade things in the shop. Don't jump just yet. Jump now. You can jump down there. Oh, too late. No, you're getting better at timing it. I can't wait till we get to the end of the level because that's always fun.
It could be a long night.
Yeah, I'll just. Oh, go, run. Just get away from him. Oh, no.
Yeah. He come at you.
Yeah, he does come after you. I forgot that.
Right, I got to jump and punch
down here, but you got to be. Oh.
Just when you can't do two at the same time, I wouldn't let you do it.
You got to basically for that you've got to duck, I think, and then let him go past because you can crouch down and he misses you. So I go the other way. I go right here. I remember always going right, yeah, and just watching the bird below because then you get down to that level. That's it. I don't remember what the weird skull.
I reckon the skull will probably kill you, like most things.
Well, they're slightly different, some of them, but
when you crouch, you can't punch.
Well, it's good that I don't think you've got a score over 200 yet, but
200 top score. Anyone want to beat it? Have a go. I don't think I'd take you. Uncle Omega would be good at this. He loves these sort of games.
No, it is brilliant. I was just watching it. What I loved about this game is always how colourful it was.
Oh yeah, definitely colourful. Yeah.
Remember the prime colours really popping and stuff like that, and yeah, it's hilarious. See, I'd go now quickly because you can get him for him, but I'm a bit of a risk taker like that. I normally end up always dying. Oh, there we go.
Get out of my way so I can jump and get the cash.
Yeah, get the money. That's it. Kill him. So we can get this far without too much hassle, can't we? Don't do that. I was about to say. Oh no!
Oh, I never had that then.
I was about to say, yeah, don't punch that one. But I remember as I got better and better at this, I would do the risky moves, and because I remember I could do obviously this level eventually I could do with my eyes shut, like I'm sure you would be able if you played it enough. And it was just like you would get every bit of money, you know, you'd just be able to do it all.
Right, come here. I don't want to jump on this skull because that's going to kill me, whatever it is.
I don't think you can jump. I don't know what happens. Let's see. It's weird because I don't even know how you get that skull. Oh no. You're going to kill him, man. I reckon we might be on for a high score for you now.
What, 201?
Yeah.
This is the thing when you drop down, you don't know what you're getting, do you?
Yeah, no.
8-bit platformers at their best. Oh, I ain't quite high enough. How bad is that?
Yeah, that's annoying.
Oh, missed him.
So I think we're getting fairly near at the end of the level here. I might be wrong.
And he fell off.
I really can't remember how far down it is. You can't I was gonna say you can't jump on them like you can Mario.
No.
While you're going like that, you could go through them and not die.
Yes, Gaz, I need all the backup you can send, please.
Yeah, so now jump now. That's it. Yeah.
Oh
my god. So you've got to go for the right. You can't. I don't think you can. Unless you can crawl, I don't think you can. No.
I don't think it does that.
You're going to have to punch the right stones out. There we go. And then if you go now, you'll be fine. Unless you want all the money. Oh, God.
Right, so we don't need...
There you go.
Oh, we've got a swimming bit. There we go. Can't jump out of the water, though.
No. The fish will kill you. So you have to deck them as well. You have to punch them.
As with most things in this game, by the looks of things. There we go. What's this about? There we go. Right, so if we go this way...
This is hard.
Yeah, look at that.
You have to time.
I got 201 points. Oh, 600. How about that?
You've got to start right from the top again.
That's all right. This is old school gaming at its best. So we get the ring.
Let's sod that off. Don't worry about that. Oh. I can't wait to get a skateboard or something else. They're just so brilliant.
Can I crouch down and walk down here?
No, I don't think you can. It was really funny like that. Like you had to do. They made you whack the stones. The money disappears as well. I forgot that. If you don't claim it quickly, it goes.
That's true to life. Money does disappear really fast. Right, you're not
don't get that. Don't get it.
I pressed the wrong button again. Right, so we've got to go.
Oh, Nick's here.
There we go. Nick's in the house.
Right. I have faith in you. I have faith in you, Terry. You can get to the end of this level. I don't. Oh yeah. So it is. Oh God.
I avoided him as well. I was thinking I've won that one.
The only way you can get rid of him is to jump down so that he disappears off the screen, and then he doesn't follow you. I don't think. If I remember rightly. Yeah, I'll just jump down now. Yeah, that's it. Into the water, and you go right. I'd just for the. I think can you go right?
You have to hold the thing down, otherwise you float to the top.
Yes, you do. To get the money, yeah. This is really hard because if you float up, it's hard to hit them as well, like punch them.
Yeah.
God, this is crazy.
Oh no!
Oh,
600 again. We're getting there. We're getting there. Good old 8-bit games when you have to start at the beginning. See, we don't have no continues like you do now, kids. Tell you.
No, that used to kill me as a kid. The amount of times you'd have to start or reload the game if it was a cassette one. Oh, God, reload the level and that.
I was lucky with the Commodore 64 because I had the floppy drive.
Oh, okay. I just remember having to reload the cassette, and sometimes, like I said, I remember this Slice by Secret Agent game, and that for some reason or another, like one level would literally take about 10-15 minutes to load, and I'd be like, "This is a killer." But you just used it. Don't hit that. Don't hit that. Otherwise, we'll have a seal after us.
At least I know now what the skulls do because that get one of them ghosty things out again.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure one of them though gives you. Yeah, you just There's a different skull though, isn't there? Look up the top on the left. It's a different colour. So yeah, I can't remember. Like, I just love the ways when he punches, he has this massive fist that appears. Like his hands are really tiny, and then his massive fist appears.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. That is, well, for me anyway. You probably do all right with it.
It does make me want to play, so it's funny.
Is your one up? Is it only one game?
No, it's got about 15 games on it, I think. It's not got like I haven't got a BlackBerry in it or anything like that. Whatever they're called. Is it BlackBerry?
Raspberry Pi.
Raspberry Pi. That's it. BlackBerry. Who remembers them phones? But yeah, it's not got a Raspberry Pi in it. It's just literally as it came out the shop, but it's a Capcom special one. So like it's got all like a lot of Capcom games in it. So it's quite cool. So it's got like 1944.
That was lucky.
Oh my god, look at that. I forgot this fish, dude. Don't go near him. Oh yeah, you got to go near him. Maybe you've got to. Yeah, you've got to.
Have I got a punch a skull thing?
Yeah, you got. I don't know. You swim in. Give it a go. It's worth a go, ain't it? Right. And then swim in. And then you got to quickly punch out. Ah! Oh my god! How the hell did you not get killed there? Right. You got to swim in and go above him.
Oh, he got me with the bubbly thing, whatever it is. Oh, I don't have to start right at the beginning. Ooh.
No, you don't. Yeah, I think you've got one more life though, and you will have to. So you need to get down here. Yeah, get down. Oh, you just need to get. You don't have to kill him. You just got to get in there. I'm touching the screen like you can see. You just got to get in there, and then you got to whack one of the bricks at the top, and then you can swim by him, kind of thing. But just don't get hit by his like breaths.
Can you punch him in the face and kill him though?
I can't really remember. I just wouldn't bother because you're just making it hard for yourself, aren't you? Really?
Oh,
you just want to get past him.
I've still only got 600. I got all that way.
Yeah, man. I don't think he's killed as many people, did you? Or something. This is only the first level as well.
Yeah. Oh, rub it in, Adam. Yeah. Right, let's have a look what we got.
Man, the frustration of this game is really hitting though. Like I remember going through all of this. It took me ages to. But then once I got it, I remember I just whizzed through this level. I just remember just like this would be so easy to do because you know what was coming and knew what was coming, and it never changes because.
Well, like you say, it's like that film, isn't it? Like that Adam Sandler film where he does he remembers all the how everything go, which way they're going to go, and all that sort of stuff. He remembers the patterns, doesn't he? And that's what he did as a kid. That's how you used to beat the game. Didn't you remember which way they'd go? And
yeah. Right, don't jump on that brick, remember. Or if you do, you've got to leg it so quick that he disappears off the screen as such. Oh, that's a good little. But I was obsessed with getting all the money. I wouldn't leave an area till I'd got all the money. I remember it.
Right, come on then. Go at the bottom.
They make you do something before it allows you. Yeah, you can't go completely. Can you imagine Jace trying to play this? Would he be interested in it?
No, I reckon the control will be out the window. He used to get. The thing was, I used to have to keep calming him down when he was a bit younger. When he first played Mario, I think it was. He used to get so frustrated with it.
Well, you want to go down. Stay down the bottom. So you want to do stay down the bottom. Go down the bottom. That's it. Because you want it, and then when he comes, oh my god!
That's just when you go too far, you can't get back quick enough.
So you want to stay down the bottom, get right down the bottom, and then when he comes, then you got to zoom above him. Right, let him do that, and then as he comes back, you then got to zoom above him and go, and then just beat that out and go.
Oh, hit the other fish now instead.
We're getting there. Quick, go.
Oh,
Oh,
still 600.
this is so frustrating. It's hilarious.
Playing these games is that's just you sit there
I'm
thinking how
feeling
much.
your frustration though. Like,
The thing is, when you play these games, you sit there thinking how much patience you must have had to do a lot of these games.
well, yeah, but you just had so much time on your
Oh,
hands.
what do I do that for?
Well, you got to remember, we didn't have as much on the TV, really. You know, so you had so much time on your hands. So this was as good as it got. You know, you didn't have no internet. So, you know, you were quite happy to put the hours in, weren't you? And stuff like that. Because you wanted to see what was next. And I remember, like, you'd speak to a friend and they'd go, have you got to this part yet? And you'd be like, no. And then, like, oh, you know, like, and yes, that was what kind of spurred you on, weren't it? Motivated you, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you got to think. Even the programs we did used to watch, you know, like the big shows, like like Knight Rider and things.
Yeah.
They only used to be on certain nights of the week, didn't they? So you didn't used to have it every night.
Yeah, no, they'd be literally once a week. Yeah.
So you'd have your morning cartoons and that in the summertime and all that.
Is it
sort
worth
of business.
hitting that? Is it worth? I tell you what, go back and hit that skull. You know why I say that? I think it turns off the skull below. I think it does something. I might be wrong here, but it's worth the risking it for a chocolate biscuit, ain't it? So let's see what happens. It might kill you.
It make me freeze. It
makes you freeze, right? Okay, so I couldn't remember what happened. I thought it might turn off the skull below, like it kind of.
See.
I thought it might like turn it off so it doesn't activate it or something. I couldn't remember.
That is one hell of a big boxing glove, like you say.
Yeah, it's just like it just comes out of nowhere, don't it?
Right, let's see if we can get some
dollar. This one's quite hard. Yeah, go over so far. You'd have got some there. 2 big bags. Right, yeah, you can't. I remember you can't go. You got to do something at least, otherwise it won't allow you. So I'd normally go down and get the money and stuff like that. Oh, it does let you after a while. Even just the noise of the bricks. Oh,
I got out of the way and I pressed down by accident. Any kids watching this? This is what pain looks like.
Yeah, it is painful, but the achievement.
Oh, for crying out loud!
The achievement when you actually got to the end of the level was like.
You do realise this is going to be a lot of sleepless nights for me now. To try to beat this bloody thing.
You're going to be on it, yeah. So what have you got an emulator or such? Because you play all your games, or have you just got all the consoles and you just plug which one's in? Because I'm just out of interest.
Well, this one is actually I play majority of my stuff, which if I've got them, on the mini versions of the consoles.
Oh yeah, okay. So you got the mini version of the like Sega or Master System, is it, or something like that?
Well, no, this is the mini Mega Drive actually.
Oh, so you can play it on the mini Mega Drive, right? Okay, yeah.
But because I've got the actual console, that's
I was going to get one of them mini things. I quite like the idea of them. I played the Sega Master System one Mega Drive one, around my mates, and I remember we played like Mario and Echo the Dolphin, and I just thought how bad it was. But this I would play still. Like there's something.
Of course you would, because you'd say, right, I've got to beat 600, and then I can say I beat Terry, and then that'd be the next wind-up thing, wouldn't it? I know.
Yeah. So I'll do a video of it. Yeah, no, I just kind of
look, I got 610. You know.
There's something quite nice about this one, whereas like there's some of them. I remember we had to go Echo the Dolphin, and it just looked. And at the time, that was groundbreaking. But
the graphics on it were really good, weren't they?
Yeah, but I just thought, and like the original Mario, as sad as it just looked awful. Oh, you got that one. It, like compared to what you get now on the 3DS or whatever it is.
Oh, what do I do that for?
Yeah, you can jump down straight away when you're flashing like that. You don't need too
Oh,
late.
can you?
So when you're
Okay.
flashing, just jump down out because he won't die. Yeah, it's only for a split second though. You got to be quick. But
Going for a swim now.
He always looked like he had pajamas on to me as well. I don't think he has. I don't know what he's got on, but little red pajamas with blue shoes or blue socks.
You can't get past that unless you smash that.
No, you can't. There's a lot of that in this. Oh my god, how did you
get in there? Get in there! Just because you're on that D-pad, you're trying to get in there. Oh, got 800. Hey!
New high score.
If this game was made now, it would have big flash and arrows showing you which way to go. Pretty much, Jumpy, yeah. No pain, no gain is very true.
We're never going to get to this level. Thanks,
Adam.
That's a distant dream.
Yeah, but you got to think your tenacity as a kid. You'd be sitting there thinking, "I will beat this. I will beat this," and then you'd keep going back, wouldn't you?
Well, there's 17 levels, like I said, and apparently, if you play it straight through and you know what you're doing, apparently it's like only got a couple of hours, like an hour and a half, a couple of hours life. So that you know, but you've got to remember and be okay with all the buttons, I guess.
Yeah, well, you only got 2 buttons on a Master System controller, didn't you? But because I'm playing this.
Some people are just more naturally, like you said, there was a guy in the chat who he likes platforms. Some people will just take better certain games, don't they? As well, like I always used to be fairly.
Tell you what, if you like watching these classic games like stuff, I mean, yeah, I do sort of like a lot of the classic stuff for the gaming memories and that. But if you watch Omega's channel, if you're not subscribed to him, you ought to just subscribe to him because he plays a lot of these sort of games.
Yeah.
And honestly, he is pretty good at them.
See, I always used to be naturally quite good at the like racing games, like Road Rash or Need for Speed. I remember I always, was quite good at them. Probably better than I was at something like this or a fighting game or something like that.
I used to like the platformers, but like you say, I would be more the like you say, the car games. I just ripped my monitor out of the wall and threw it across the room. I understand that, Gaz. I understand the feeling.
The frustration. It was the music that got me as well. After a while, you just mute it. You'd be like, "Oh God, this music does my nutting." Like you'd hear the same things. Or like, I remember just muting the music quite often.
I got to remember. I think I did that on Wonder Boy in the end because that was just repeating music.
Wonder Boy, I always used to play at the arcade. I never actually had on a console or anything. But I used to play it loads at the arcade. My mum used to go, she still does actually. My mum used to go to this bingo hall down here. And they had an arcade next to it. So you'd get all the kids in the arcades while their parents were in the bingo hall. And literally, that's what would happen. Every sort of like, and I used to want to go bingo with my mum because I knew she'd give me like $5 or something to go in the bingo hall, to go in the arcades and play the arcades. And he used to sit there and play Wonder Boy or Operation Wolf or something like that. And while she was playing bingo for a couple of hours. But that was so much different back in that days because you could walk in, the kids could walk in and out the bingo halls. They wouldn't allow that. They'd just let you walk in and out of them. It'd be a cloud of smoke where everybody was smoking and stuff like that. And
that is exactly what it was.
It was crazy.
Right, now get out of the way, you, so we can get up here.
All right. Got a good feeling about this one now. You haven't lost life yet. Oh! Right, get down. You want to get down as quick as possible. You get out of the way of these bubbles. Oh my God, that is a risk. That is a risk. What is he doing? Right, go down here. Oh my God. Oh
no. Oh, get me out of here. Don't want to be here now with him. What got me? The bubble?
Yeah, the bubble. Right, go. Oh no.
I couldn't. The fish was in my way. I tried to punch him in the face, but he wasn't having it.
This is making me laugh, I must admit.
Well, that's all part of it, and it's all part of the fun.
Yeah.
if people just watch my streams to laugh at me being bad at games, that's really good.
It's just frustration. Like, I can remember it like vividly.
No laughing, Omega. No, I won't have no laughing. Come on, Dragon, get out of my face. You're taking careless risks here.
Yeah. It's starting to come back to me now, and I'm remembering like what you have to do to get past certain bits. And I remember seeing another
I punched him then.
Another reason I love this game is my dad. He's just not into computer games at all, and he would work away a lot. He would work away a lot when I was a kid. But whenever he came home, he would always sit and try and play this with me. So this is like why I kind of remember this game quite a lot, because I'm just like, and he's not a gamer at all, my dad. Like, he's just he's a different generation.
Well, like I said to you, I had a bit of a running joke with jumped too high, didn't I? Running joke with Scuba. I said that the first computer we ever got at home was the only computer that ever got allowed to be used on the TV in the living room. After that, and my dad said, "I was going to remember TV. I didn't want that." And then that was basically it. I was never allowed on there again. Yeah, I was always relegated to my bedroom then.
Just punch him out. I had some quasi old, I don't know what they are, birds like eagles or whatever, ain't they? Vultures or whatever. They look a bit mental.
Oh, mister.
Yeah. Again, that was the other thing I remembered. I used to remember where about on the screen you could drop the money, like drop on the money after a while if you played it so much. And even just holding the button so you go along the bottom, but you don't float up.
Yeah, but you can't do that when you're in the middle.
Nah.
Because that's why I keep going, because he floats up and try.
You got to time it perfectly.
Oh man. Jesus.
Remember, you can go really quickly if you're... Oh, damn it. Because if you'd have still been flashing, you could have just gone through and wouldn't have got...
Here we go again.
Take.
So this is the first level, kids.
Is this one? Have you been stuck on a game like this much before? Like, not
100%. I played Strider.
Yeah, I've got Strider on that one up.
Honestly,
frustration.
Stupid things I was getting myself into in that.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there thinking, what the hell do I keep making that same mistake for?
Yeah.
You know. Come here with my big boxing glove in your face.
Yeah. If you don't time it right, it'll get you still. Come on.
Oh, it disappeared just as I got it. Look. Jesus.
In terms of games, obviously, because I've got one more episode left. I've been watching that Fallout on Prime. I've never played the actual game of it. Obviously, have you?
Not much, really. No. I got Fallout 76 for free through Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Because they done it as to go with the show, really.
Right. Okay.
Missed that.
No, I wouldn't. It make me want to play the game, but my mate, he runs a toy and gaming shop here, and he said he's sold out of all like his copies of Fallouts for all the consoles have all gone because of that show. He said people just keep coming in and asking, have you got Fallout for a PlayStation? Have you got it for this or whatever the format is? And he's going, all these copies of Fallout have now gone.
Yeah, I mean that's doing really well. I mean, Jay, don't know if you watch Jay Bartlett's channel.
No.
He does a lot of the game stream. He's doing Fallout 76 right now.
Nice. Yeah, I need to subscribe to some more people. I've been a bit rubbish at subscribing to people. So yeah, I might get
like this sort of stuff. Like a lot of Sam Mega plays a lot of those. And then obviously Jay plays a bit of various different things. He plays a lot of Resident Evil type survival horror games.
Oh. Right, get down the bottom now. That's it. Kick that out.
Right, yeah.
All right, we've all got.
Oh, what in his face?
Remember, you can go really quickly. Just zoom down there. Okay, you're not.
What do you mean go really quickly? I've only got 2 buttons.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, when you're flashing, if you can get down there quick enough, right? Go. Oh!
I was almost there then. I keep starting me outside though. Why can't I go over the top? Now, why are you making this difficult?
What? Oh!
Is that me dead again? Tell you what, guys, I do apologise if this is stressing you out. This is not the point of these streams. It's not the point of these streams to stress people out.
I'm gonna have as much hair as you, mate, at the end of this. You do realise it?
I can't imagine you with no hair.
I've shaved it a couple of times, mate. I have done that, you know, because I got bored, but I've grown it many a times as well. What's so Chris is saying he's watched the Fallout series. He's thinking about getting it on the Xbox. Cool.
Nice.
What's this? Still play Cyberpunk 2077 and The Witcher 3.
That's a PlayStation game, isn't it? So
some Halo from time to time, but hard to find gaming time with new music projects coming up. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It is hard to find the time. Like I've got so many blimmin' TV shows at the moment that I need to catch up on, and I'm just DVDs that I'm watching. I'm trying to make.
Why don't you do that?
I'm trying to make my way through the original Battlestar Galactica stuff at the moment. I've got that on DVD, so trying to do that.
Oh yeah, I love the original Battlestar.
Yes, I'm trying to do them while I'm trying to do. Just run. That's it. You got rid of him. So if he drops off the screen, you don't see him. But yeah, no, I try. So yeah, it's just so much. I ain't got the time much these days to try and get stuff.
Well, I got to admit, I ain't had a lot of time lately, really, but. I'm going to be laid up for a little while after Thursday, so.
Oh, okay. That's not cool. What's that? You got a procedure or something?
Yeah.
No.
Got to have surgery, gallbladder removed, so.
Oh.
I'll have to. That just came out of nowhere last weekend. I just woke up early on Saturday morning in agony. Thought that was my kidney. I thought I had a kidney stone or infection or something. That was what I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
And then I went there, and then by the time they'd actually sorted out the pain relief and stuff to actually get me a scan, I had a CT scan. They said, "Oh no, it's your gallbladder. They got stone in your gallbladder, so they can't do nothing about them." So they just said you have to, you can't pass them or anything. You just have to take the gallbladder out.
Oh bloody hell! Chris, yeah, Battlestar's great, mate. Obviously, it's the original 1978 series. I remember the 1980 series, which I know is not really liked. I remember that quite a bit growing up. I wonder if you're better off going underneath him. No,
because you can't get the other side of him because you're too long. You kick him then.
Yeah, but if you get the other side of that stone and then wait, I don't know, like.
Let him go up, and then I'll go underneath him.
Yeah, but no, yeah, Battlestar. You can't.
Oh, nearly. He doesn't really go up very high, does he?
No, you don't. That's the problem. But no, Battlestar's good so far. I'm about 7 or 8 episodes in.
Why do I do that?
So yeah, I don't really remember the original Battlestar Galactica series. That's the problem. I remember the 1981 where they had the flying bikes and they were on Earth and all that, which I know isn't as liked as the others, but.
That bit of it was quite cool. That was a Saturday morning thing for me. That was. I like that.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like I said, but it's just getting.
Have you watched the newer one, Adam? The remake?
No, that's the one with Katie Sackhoff, isn't it, and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, that went a little bit too much into the religion side of it for my liking. But...
No, I haven't actually. That's the thing. Like, but I'm watching the original ones. I'm watching the 1980s.
What? He got stuck on the skull thing.
I'm going to watch the 1981, and then by doing that, I might get into the Sackhoff series. Like, I might just think, oh well, let's do it, kind of thing. But it's just getting the time to watch them. Because the first couple of them as well, like with a movie length, they were quite long. So
I got to admit, I looked the other day. And I'd like to watch a TV series where I can, but because I try and watch, and not that I don't enjoy them, obviously, but I try and watch people's channels content a lot and then keep up with that. I find that I'm spend most of my time just watching that.
Well, that's what I do. Like, so when I get in bed of a night, like before I go to sleep, I normally tend to just go through and see who's put a video up, and then just watch them, and then like I try and get them all done before I go to sleep. You know, to clears them all out, kind of thing. And then but yeah, like I find myself, you know, probably spending an hour every night watching YouTube and people's videos, and I like that. So there's nothing; it doesn't bother me. But you know, it's just one of them things that you take. That's another bit out of your time. So it's just trying to get everything in, ain't it?
Yeah. So, like I say, I got a course I'm doing at the minute, which I've got a bit to do on that as well. So that'll be half my time, sort of thing, just being catching up on that.
Yeah.
I missed a bit of time of that when I was ill and stuff. So
fair enough. Yeah, Dirk Benedict, Chris, mate, he's a legend, ain't he? You always be face to me. And I, you know, and Starbuck, but to me, he'll always be face out of the 18. Well, I'd just leg it. I wouldn't even have killed him.
I'm trying to get my points up, mate.
Nah. Nah, sod it.
Oh, that was lucky. I'll have that one.
That's it. Hey, to the right. Yeah.
Oh.
This playthrough was just at the first level, weren't it?
Yeah, that's all it's about, mate. Yeah, we just got to do a multi-part series to say when he actually eventually gets to level 2.
Yeah, no,
like Gaz says, the new one's more about the politics and religion and a lot of Cold War style feel against the Cylons, which is similar, I suppose. But I think I went a bit too much into that, really, because as much as I like looking at number 6, because she's a very attractive woman, that did get a bit too much, I think, in the end.
See, I haven't watched any of the one that they made. Like, it's 2005, weren't it, or 2004? They made that, weren't it, or something? I don't know. I think I never watched any of it. So
yeah, that was good. Oh.
So you're getting better at that now. I would hit that skull out because it might just give you a bit more room. I was thinking about that. You need to hit that brick out, I think. Now you can go zoom above him. Right.
Yeah,
I would go as soon as he goes down. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Now go. That's it. Yes, right. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I can't move. That's cheating. Let me get out of here. Well, the fish is gone, so
yeah,
let me just avoid that.
Yeah.
Right, how have I got to get in here now?
Yeah, I think you might be at the end of level, mate. I don't want to. No, don't.
You are joking me.
Right, go. Just go. Yeah, because you get. Hit that. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, thanks for tuning in. See ya.
Only took about 40 minutes. Yeah, you got a shop. You go in the shop. Can't you go in the shop?
Yes, you can get the shop.
Motorbike. That's it. You've only got 150 rings, though. So you can get the mystery thing or the ring. I don't know what the ring does now, but.
Right.
Just grab one of them, sod it. What does that give you?
Did it give me anything?
God damn it, you robbed me. It's mystery. I don't know. I have no idea what they gave you.
Cool, level 1 completed. Yeah, it took long enough to. I got to punch your finger in the face.
Yeah, you got to punch his. Yeah, jump over him. Just jump over him, man. I would. You'll get a load of these. Okay.
Oh.
See, if you get the motorbike on this one as well, with the motorbike, I don't think you can die. Like, so what happens is you go through and you don't, like the frogs and all that can't kill you. I'm sure of that. So yeah, that's why the motorbike's always like really good one to get. Oh, geez.
I jumped one too far. I was trying to land on the one in front of him so I could punch him in the face. Look at that for a score, though.
Only if you start at level
Don't
2.
be silly, Adam. This is 80s.
Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping. I
There
was
you
really hoping you might start at level 2 there. I couldn't remember. Maybe if you get so far into it, you might well have done.
I don't know. Do you get? I tell you, there's a way around it. You know.
Which you're talking about Athena and all that wasn't
Cassiopeia, yeah.
Yeah, I always thought old Jane
Athena
Seymour
was rather hot. I thought.
Yeah, I thought Jane Seymour looked good when she was younger, but she died, didn't she? Quite early on in it. I've just got past that episode where she died. So
who's was the one who's the boy's mum? Was that Cassiopeia? Was he the boy's mum?
Well, no, because weren't it Apollo? Yeah, that was Jane Seymour, weren't it? Because Apollo was with Jane Seymour, and then she died, and then it was just Apollo and Boxy, weren't it?
Yeah.
So I think he meets someone else as well, but I haven't got that far. I can't remember. So
Richard Hatch is obviously Apollo, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's passed away now, hasn't he?
Oh, is he? I didn't know that. Jeez.
Damn it. Right, hang on.
Oh, you've done a jumping punch. Nice work.
There wasn't a lot of choice in the matter there, Adam. I had to do it. I had to try and save face somewhere.
What's that? Chris said, met Benedict's a couple of times. Must ask him when I met.
Didn't do it there, though, did he? Come on.
Tell stories, though. Lovely gentleman. That's cool. Yeah. No, he will always be face, man. And that Corvette he had was awesome. Was it a Corvette, I think? Or was it a Dodge Viper or something? Yeah. That was awesome.
I used to quite like the toys, but I never got them. I was always into Transformers. Yeah, Jane Seymour's character was Boxy's mum. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Again, I never got into the toys. I know friends who've got some of the 6-inch, 5 or 6 inch ones. But the 3 3/4 inch, like the orange, green, and blue, they're all mad colours.
For crying out loud!
I remember them. A mate of mine had them, and
that's the one, Chris. Yeah, white Corvette with red stripes on it. Yeah.
Yeah. What a toy! I tell you what, I did see at NEC was Murdoch's plane boxed, which you don't see that often.
His plane?
His jet kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, they did a jet, didn't they? They did, yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember it ever being in the series, but it might have just
been. I think Chad's got that.
Yeah, it's cool. I remember that. So that you don't see that. Like I remember seeing its toy. You don't see that often in a box, so that was quite cool to see. I think it was a few £100 as well. I think it was like £300 or something box, but it looks quite.
It's got to be a few quid, isn't it? I tell you one thing I did like about the NEC was what I saw of was obviously because I weren't going there to buy loads of stuff like you guys were.
Yeah.
But they had a lot of board games of the TV shows what we used to watch, and you think how mad we used to go for that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Just because you thought that was like they play it on TV, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, duck. That's it.
Listen, Wonder Boy, Nate, what's the matter with you? It's a swear word saying that.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe he was just saying he loved Wonder Boy as well. So,
you'll get some people upset saying this is Wonder Boy. They'd be right upset. But yeah, Wonder Boy, I love that too. Great game. They had some on the Master System. Did you ever play any of those ones, Adam? Like Wonder Boy?
No, I
3,
never played.
I
only ever played the arcade Wonder Boy. If we can talk about one, I only ever played the arcade.
Wonder Boy 3 in Monster World, I think was on the Master System.
What we want to do is make sure we get as much money as possible. Get them free there because you better get a bike. That's what you want.
Oh yeah, good point.
A bike for the next level, man. So you can just literally, it goes like 100. You can literally go to the end of the level quite easy.
Let me punch one.
Oh,
now he's getting in the way now, just so he can't get it, isn't he? He's just rubbing it in, isn't you?
Oh man! Well, don't punch it in while he's there, because otherwise he get it. There you go. I got it. You used to be out. I don't know if you can on. It used to keep you a running score of like it would show you how much money you got. I'm pretty sure, so you'd kind of know. I think the bags, like the big bags are 20 and the small bags are 10. I think. I'm sure I might be wrong. Because I always wanted the bike, I always used to try and get as much money as possible. You just need to drop and go to the right. That's it. Oh, you missed it. Damn. I love the change in music as you go into water. It's a very subtle change.
Yep.
No!
Oh, look at that for a recovery.
Right, hit all them out, yeah, because you.
Oh, I didn't want to go in.
You're risking it for a chocolate biscuit there, weren't you? I thought you was going to go all in. Right. You got to this bit a lot quicker than you had before, so it clearly shows, right, you got to punch this guy out.
I did punch him, but he just...
No, I know. If you don't get it right, though, he's just a killer, ain't it? No! No!
Oh, I nearly had that then. Just hide down here
right,
first.
you're down to your one life, otherwise you're starting again.
Rub it in, Adam. Rub it in.
So, I'm just saying. Right, okay, you missed. That's cool. Oh, my God.
No, I didn't jump. See, you talked that up jump. I'm blaming you. It's your fault. You jinxed me.
Right.
See, there was
you. I thought you
think
the bike for a minute, and I thought, what's happened?
No, I'm not that lucky. Come on.
I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. There's a glitch. Right, you're going to do it this time. Tell.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so, or I might just like lose my marbles or something.
Smash that.
There we go. Got some cash.
Got some cash. Another game which they made into a TV series, which I haven't watched yet, is Halo. Have you watched that? Don't you? Have you watched Halo?
I've watched Halo, but they ruined it.
Oh right,
That's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. The effects, especially on the Covenant and everything,
I've never
thought were really good.
Game, so and that's because I didn't really have an Xbox, but
I loved the game. I mean, the game was good. I enjoyed the game, but
I will watch the series, so don't tell me anything because I will watch.
No, but I think they just changed too much on it. Then the second series or whatever, they sort of like tried to make up for it and put some things back to how the game had it.
Oh, really?
But then I think if you have to do that, you've already messed up, haven't you? Really?
Yeah.
Good. That was good. The action sequences and everything are good.
I will watch it again. I'm just so far behind with like so many stuff to watch, but I will definitely watch it.
I didn't want to do that.
Nah, you wanted to get that money, didn't you? I'll tell you.
I want to get that bike now so I don't die. I missed it altogether.
I'll get them 2 boxes. I feel like you're going to have nightmares over this music later.
This music's got to be it's going to be ringing in my ears all night now.
I still think it's such a great looking game though. Like
that's a cool little game. I mean, that's not
the colours and everything. Like it's very basic, obviously, but at the time, like I used to, because it was like someone said, it came built in. It was a free game with the system.
Oh, that'd be good, game. Did you ever play Mass Effect?
No, I haven't. I feel like was that like a Xbox game or something?
No, it was on everything. PlayStation.
Oh, okay. No. I know there's isn't there they're doing again? I know it's not a game I played, but someone told me about it. Oh look, the things are gone.
Where'd the fish go?
Don't know, but take that as a win. I'd get out of the way of these bubbles. Oh dear.
Oh, you couldn't make it up, could you?
Are they doing like a BioShock thing as well? I've not played it, but someone said to me they're doing like a TV
They've
show.
toyed with a Bioshock one a few times, I think.
Yeah, like, and I don't know, like the guy at the shop who I know was telling me about it. So, okay, so Mass Effect was originally an Xbox game, which is probably why I haven't played it.
I punched him. No, stop doing this to me. No, come on.
Okay, I will let you know, Chris, mate, because like I said, I'll be going in it with no preconceptions because I've never played the game. Well, I've seen the game, but I've never really played it. So I will. I'll look forward to checking out Halo. My mate was massively into it years ago. Whenever I went around he had an Xbox and a PlayStation. He would play.
Oh, for crying out loud!
What is going on?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm trying to watch the chat as well, I think.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm replying to people. It's all good.
What we got from a cosplayer point of view, Halo is most interesting. Yeah, looking forward to hearing your thoughts, Adam, once you've seen the series.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, Chris. I enjoyed it for the action sequences. The effects were really good. I just think they went too far into the one way, whereas they should have really better stuck more to the lore of the game. I think that'd probably been a bit better. But like I say, Adam, if you ain't got experience with the game, then you're not going to be jaded by that. So you've got to be okay.
Looking at it from a TV show point of view, which could
be
quite...
So as a TV show, that was good. I enjoyed it.
All right, come on, Tell.
Right, we'll have one last punch, shall we?
No, I have faith in you.
Here we go.
We didn't even get to see the old paper scissors rock yet, unless you do it on this guy, which is always the best bit.
See, and I'll probably use that and all. See, now you're talking things up now. Come on.
Yeah, the paper scissors rock was like at the end of every 2 levels, and it was just like a boss, and it was really stupid because all you just done was play paper scissors rock with him, but it was the same combo the whole way round. So again, you got to learn, right? Okay, when we get here, you just do rock or you just do scissors, and that was it. But I think it's at the end of every 2 levels. Don't worry about that money there. It's more hassle than it's worth. Oh, you got it quite easily that time. Halo forward on.
Hey, you watched that? I'd say watch that first, Adam.
Oh, okay, really? All right, okay. Watch that before your series, yeah?
Yeah, because that was a companion piece to Halo 5.
Oh, okay.
That was
that's a good shout.
That was like really good, and they did a series on when Halo 5 came out.
Oh, just go run quickly. That's it.
When Halo 5 came out, they did a series which had other Spartans.
I'll check it out then.
I quite enjoyed that Forward Unto Dawn. I thought it was pretty well done. Master Chief isn't in it much, but he's like the game, if you see what I mean.
Okay. Is he like the main character? Because I'm completely new.
No, he's not. But the other character who's in the game with you is the story. That's his story, Forward Unto Dawn.
Okay.
But then that's how he meets Chief, Master Chief. I wonder what happened to the fish last time.
Yeah, it must have been a glitch, mustn't it? I remember it happening as a kid that they would sometimes disappear.
Oh.
And you'd be like, result.
Oh. Oh.
I used to hit out all these bricks to make it easier for me. I did used to hit the one out. Once he'd gone this, I'd zoom up, hit the other one out where you freeze. Because it just made it a bit easier to get past him. That's it, go now. Right, and hide up in that corner. I think you can hide up in that corner. Oh, no! Oh, yes! Right. Whoa. Right, come on. Oh, my God. Let's not fudge this up.
Oh!
Oh, you're
get in there.
Hey. Right, let's hope we've got enough money to get the bike. Because it will make your life a lot easier.
No, I got 140 this time.
The ring then. I think the ring is an extra life. So just get the ring. It's coming up with
Obrigado. Nice.
Get the ring, yeah. Right, come on now, Tel. Let's get a bit further than we did last time. Remember, we've got lobsters on the ground.
And I just jumped straight on top of one. Right, here we go. That one went through me. That was lucky.
You could punch them, yeah. If not, yeah, just punch them out.
Right, now this
right, so you want to jump onto the first brick here. You hit the brick out so that the frog falls to your level, and then you can punch him.
Oh,
it's quite hard to do, but no.
Oh. Right, here we go. Here we go. So if we go there, oh. So if we go there, and then we go.
Yes. Oh. Right, you punch the brick out, and then you can punch the frog. Yay. No, don't do that. You want to get up on that brick.
Then I can just punch my way through, can't I?
Well, you can do, I guess, yeah.
I need some cash. I need a bike.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, you don't want to be hitting that other brick out, otherwise you're in a lot of trouble.
Oh.
Just don't hit that bottom brick out.
I think I can get up there, but
I can't remember. You need to run up, I think. There you go.
Have that.
Now, I think you can run and jump over this one.
Oh, I just did all that and I fell off again. Like, what's that about?
If you hit that brick out, up, and then run and jump over.
2,800 again, though. Wait, we'll call one more go. One more go.
I don't think I can take any more.
You've got to be playing the hell out of this now, and you've got to get an emulator.
I think I'm going to go straight on eBay or Amazon and get me one of these mini games and be playing it, aren't I? And then just send you my high score.
Well, I got to admit, well, one of the guys I had on here, one of his games, his chosen game was Halo 2.
Yeah, okay.
Because they played at a college or whatever, uni or whatever.
Yeah. Well, remember to turn around and punch him. Ah!
Oh, I turned round then. If you press it at the same time as your button, you can't do it, can you? Can't duck there.
You're down to one life, so you might as well just go for it. Take the risks. Yeah, go before that. You know. Right.
Oh, good thing he dropped on his face.
I'll get them to, yeah, get them. Still don't think we're going to have enough, though, because it's quite expensive to get the old bike.
As we know.
Yeah,
bikes are expensive.
Yeah, I remember, like I said, I would just get every single box because they're just the money. I think you do have to get quite a lot of
Pains. Good to see you, my friend.
Dude. You're going to turn around and get that money?
No. Oh.
Right, do that.
No, get out of there.
Jesus. I said take a risk, but... Right, go for it. Right, punch his face.
Oh, I did it, but you have to get exactly right place, don't you? I wouldn't have it.
Point. One more go, and come on, this is it.
One more go. All right, one more go. All right. For my own sanity, they'll probably have to call it then.
Yeah.
For tonight, anyway, and I'll probably.
You either that or you lose subs because people will be so disappointed in your lack of skill.
I'm surprised they ain't unsubbed me already.
Yeah. I'd be like, this guy calls himself a gamer. Can't even get onto level 2.
Yeah, but I'm old now, Adam. I've got an excuse.
Yeah, mate, I'm joking with you. I would. It would be really interesting to see if I played, just because I would probably be just as bad because it's been so long.
I was quite surprised I did as well on the one that Tez picked out.
Yeah, you done all right on that. I saw that. Yeah, you did done all right on that one. That was really platform. That was almost like Mario based. It felt like it was.
Yeah, it was very similar.
Yeah. But he said he was going. You just got to like. I remember there's one bit he goes. You just got to keep shooting or running at this bit.
Yeah, but the thing was with that, you could just hold the fire button down.
Okay, yeah.
To keep the firing going, so you didn't have to keep doing it. Like if you like when you play Gallagher, like Scuba's one, you've got 2 bullets. Until one of them bullets is actually gone, you can't shoot another one.
Yeah.
So that's how them games were quite limited, weren't they? So where you had to.
So I would now collect the money because you killed that thing. You could have just jumped and you not get bothered. But
Oh, just missed it.
Missed it. Well, you still got all your lives, haven't you, so far, this game? So this is good. Oh, I thought he was going to...
See, you talked that up, man, didn't you? So I'm blaming you for that.
I thought you were going to go for the money. I was like, oh, my God, he's turned around and gone for the money. Right. He is a pain in the arse, that thing, ain't he?
Just a bit.
Right, right, can you do it before he comes out? I don't. Oh, yes, is it. And get away from the bubbles, remember? He's going to fire out his bubbles.
Try to keep
Try and get their money. Try and get the money if you can. Don't hit the question mark, though, because I think... No! Get out of town!
That's not going to start me at the beginning. That is as well.
Right, just don't hit these. Right, okay.
Let me get the square I want it.
Please. Yay! Ooh. Right, okay. Third time we've got onto level 2.
And I still ain't going to have enough money for a bike.
No, I don't think you are, mate. 150. Get the ring because that'll give you, like I said, I'm pretty sure that gives you an extra life. I remember I'd get some levels and I'd just keep the money and wouldn't even take anything just to keep the money. I remember you got these old scorpions come in. Right, yes, on the bike. On the bike, basically, the bike's wheels, you can't fall down the gaps, and it goes so quickly.
Oh, for crying out loud!
That you can just literally just speed across it all.
3,000. Not a bad score to finish on. Before everyone in the chat goes nuts. But yeah,
there is 17 levels to that game.
Well, that's the rest of my life taken up.
Yeah, 17 stages.
I mean, you can cheat in the way of with this. You could complete a level and then do a save state on the mini console, and then you can just carry on starting.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that on them mini consoles. That's quite cool.
Yeah, you can do a save state on it. But
that's pretty cool. It's not how it should be. You should be able to just do it.
Exactly. You should be able to just do it. And then, I mean, I think when I played Wonder Boy on the Commodore 64.
Yeah, look at the bike. See here. See, that's what you can do. You can just go, just zoom. You don't even have to jump. You can just go.
Yeah, I think when I played Wonder Boy, I think just so I could finish it, I think it took me about 6 hours.
Yeah.
But you had to press the space bar to pause it and then leave it and go to the loo and have your tea and stuff. And then come back and then carry it on because you only had so many lives.
I then like on the load screen it shows a speedboat. I remember getting onto that level. I remember getting onto the cycling bit level So I definitely got to all them levels. I got to this level and all that, which is what makes me think I pretty much, if I didn't complete it, I got very near the end of it.
Which, by the sounds of it, you must have played it to death, literally.
I did. Mate, it was all the time, like 2-3 hours every night when I got home from school, whatever. If I weren't out playing football, I was playing this. And then obviously, it would be like weekends now if it was raining, which it was most of the time, ain't it, in England? Yeah. So
I believe that was sunny earlier. That weren't exactly warm, but it was sunny earlier. But then it started raining again this afternoon. I'm thinking, what?
Yeah, it's been pretty. It's been pretty hard here all day. So
yeah, but definitely enjoyed playing that, even though it stressed the hell out of me. Really.
Yeah, it's good. It's good watching you. But I remember how frustrating because I used to watch my dad and my sister.
Yeah.
When you used to take in turns, and I remember how frustrating it was watching someone else. And that just brought it all back to me because I'd be watching.
Did you ever play Addams Family on the Mega Drive?
No, never did.
I've got there's a video up of me playing that. I think on there. Okay. That is the similar sort of thing. That's one of them ones where.
Can I interject here? This level, so you got it's a bit like the swimming one, but if your rotors hit, like if you go underneath one of these balls and your rotors hit the ball, you die. So you can't get all the money. You have to be really careful about getting the money. Sorry, just remember to brought that back to me.
No, it's fine. Yeah, but like I say, that's a similar sort of thing with the Addams Family. It's a similar sort of game. That's a platform, and you got like you don't have any weapons.
Right.
You have to find stuff, and then when you find stuff, they only have so many. You can throw a thing a couple of times, and you run out, and you have to keep picking everything up. And it's obviously Addams Family, so you got certain members of the family you have to find and all that. But that's pretty good. But that's just really similar sort of thing to this. It's really where you.
I'm really gonna have to buy one of these mini things, ain't I? So I can play this now because I'm really like itching to play it.
You need to now, don't you? See, is. I'm just playing the Mega Drive.
Yeah, I'll buy the Mega Drive one. What games? You get quite a lot of games on that one, don't you?
So that's the Mega Drive Mini.
Okay, I'm gonna.
So you get 40 games on it.
That's pretty good.
So you got all the old classics like Streets of Rage 2, Shinobi 3.
Oh,
you get an Alex Kidd on there as well, which is the sequel, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
and I did read somewhere, and someone in the chat might be able to say this. They brought a new version of this out, didn't they? Like
Alex Kidd, yeah,
and all that and stuff like that. So I wonder what that's like.
So if you go, I go. Post content. Right, so now we just go with that. Like that. This is what you got.
Oh yeah, this is definitely what my mate had. Yeah, Sonic 2. I remember that.
So you got Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle, which is obviously a sequel to
Golden Axe. What an absolute
Golden Axe. Yeah, that's
and even like
got one of them coming up.
Mickey Mouse game. I played quite a lot as a kid, and that. So this is just like it's funny. Just
Girls and Ghosts was another game that I absolutely loved, but was really, really a pain.
No, I love it.
Strider, obviously, I played that to death.
Yeah, see, I didn't play Strider so much, but when I got my machine, I realised it was on there, and I was like, I vaguely remember it, but I didn't remember playing it so much.
You got Road Rash.
Yeah, I got Road Rash 2. Yeah, okay, cool. Kid Chameleon, I never played that.
Gunstar Heroes was obviously the one I played with, which was Tez's chosen game.
Yeah.
There's Wonder Boy, that Monster World.
Oh, yeah, absolute quality.
So these are all games you get with it. So you got Shinobi 3,
there's some pretty cool
42.
You're not just making me spend money now, aren't you? So.
Yeah, well. That's also another part of the stream.
You just HDMI it, don't you? It's HDMI it, don't you, to TV, don't you?
Just HDMI straight in, a 720p, whatever it is.
Nice.
And then this is that's in the intro of my intro game memories of Comic Zone when you jump between the comic panels. I used to love that. Love that game.
Yeah, it's cool.
But like, so you got all these sort of games.
It's been really interesting. It's been fun just to kind of like reminisce a bit and that. So Tetris, I play Tetris on my Game Boy. To be honest, I've still got my
I think a lot of people did.
And I always play this bad boy. So it's got Tetris in it.
That must be worth. I think they must be worth a few quid now, surely.
Not really. Like I have replaced. I didn't replace the LCD screen. I've replaced the fascia bit with an original one, but not really. Like, but the batteries just last so long. Like I put them batteries in there ages ago. But
treat yourself to one, Chris. Treat yourself to one, Chris. Little Mega Drive Mini. They're not too bad to buy. They're not expensive, and you're getting 40 games.
Yeah, I think these are about 70, 80 quid for a decent one. But this is the original one.
The controllers are obviously the same as the original.
Ah, cool.
You can buy a 6-button one that is compatible with this as well. So, because obviously some of the later games, especially if you had Street Fighter 2, you needed 6 buttons, didn't you? So,
yeah.
Otherwise, you had to press the, I think you had to press start button to switch them over or something. That was really a pain if you only had a 3-button controller.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, definitely.
No, good stuff. But
well, thanks for everyone who actually managed to stay here and watch me make such a fool of myself on this game. But it's been fun, and I'll probably play it again just to.
It certainly made me laugh. It's been frustrating as hell watching you, but you know that's part of the fun, ain't it? So
yeah, that's it. Yeah, because obviously, let's be honest, it's the same as if you stood next to one of your mates on there or go on an arcade game. Yeah, and they weren't very good. You'd be sitting there thinking, "Oh, for Christ's sake, hurry up and get off so I can have a go." Yeah, that'd be, you know. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on, Adam. Always a pleasure. Always welcome to come back if you pick another game.
And appreciate everybody chatting in the chat, and that's good. Good laugh. Like I said, it certainly is fun. Just like remembering things. Like I said, even playing that game, I do want to play it now. So
straight away. Let's find me one. Get me one.
Yeah,
I think they were quite cheap on Amazon actually. So
see that
might be...
Yeah.
Well,
I'll have a look, mate. I'll have a look.
Yeah. But thanks for tuning in, people. And like I say, if you haven't already sort of like followed Adam on Instagram, give him a look. His link is down the bottom of the screen there. And we shall see you on the next one.
Laters, people.
Thanks for tuning in. Night all.